And what about reports that the leader of Jaish-e-Mohammed's family, 10 members of his family were killed? Reports that have come out.
I have seen. There is no confirmation of it. I don't know. As I say, there is no love.
If you don't look up, how will there be any confirmation? Your source of information is social media. You're not doing any groundwork from your side, from your government agencies are not going there. They're not ascertaining what all happened, who all died. You're taking social media as your source of information. Then how will you know? You have to know. You're sitting there on a news channel as a representative.
Loss for anyone. Let's investigate. Let somebody independent investigate. My Prime Minister is saying. Then,
and if links of Jaish-e-Mohammed
anyone
found within Pakistan,
you can't name them like this without any. You can't be the judge, jury, and executioner.
Don't name them, please. Don't name them. God forbid, if you expose them on international platforms, please don't name them.
To investigate before we start. What has India done? We presume that these were mosques that were attacked.
They're seminaries, madrasas and
mosques,
seminaries.
And you can go and see that. The international media was there yesterday. We were just taking them around. Mosques have been attacked.
But madrasas and seminaries that are
they are mosques.
Extremist building factories.
No, this is you can imagine anything that you want, and I would respect that. Of course, it's your imagination. Something has to be proven. Would you let anyone in Europe do that? That I'm going to bomb that country because I think there's a seminary or something. That can't happen.
I'm just going to keep you there because we have with us on the program as well, just to get the view from India. And this is not going to be a debate or a panel discussion, but I do want to bring in Javeer Singh, a spokesperson from the Indian Prime Minister's ruling BJP party. Mr. Gill, thank you so much for joining us here on the program. You've been hearing from the High Commissioner. The High Commissioner is saying that the past needs to be put behind everyone. We're talking about 1.4 billion Indians and several hundred million Pakistanis. Both countries.
It's like saying that I'm going on a street and somebody punches me and I'm like, okay, let's deliberate, let's talk about it. And then they punch me again and they punch me again and they punch me again, and when I hit back and they say no, past has to be put aside. Come on, you have been punching me all again and again, and the moment I hit back you say no, past has to be put aside. What kind of logic is this?
Countries need to coexist. What is your response to what the High Commissioner is saying?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Ms. Hakim, has a 3E policy: evaporate, eradicate, and eliminate terrorist and supporter of terrorist. And Operation Sindoor is a living testimony to that. On 24th April, our Prime Minister made a commitment to the nation that those who support terror will be eliminated. 7th May, Operation Sindoor is a fulfillment of that promise. As far as Pakistan is concerned, the message, our Operation Sindoor, is just not a mission. It's a clear message to Pakistan and the entire world that enough is enough, no more. India will not tolerate terrorism, and India will not hesitate to eliminate terrorism. That message has to be clear. And lastly, India's right to self-defense is uncompromisable. Now, Pakistan is thick-skinned and shameless. Pakistan talking about finding common ground. Pakistan talking about peace is like a devil quoting from the scriptures. If Pakistan was so innocent and holier than thou, why they have been on the FATF grey list for the longest period of time? Why was Osama bin Laden found there? Why the entire world today frowns upon Pakistan?
Mr. Gill, I just want to, interrupt, because one of the things that Pakistan is pushing back on, they're saying that there's been no investigation following the 22nd of April terror attack in Kashmir, and India automatically pointed the finger of blame on Pakistan without any kind of investigation taking place, that there should have been an international investigation and that Pakistan was willing to cooperate in that.
After 2001, 2008, 2016, 2019, time for investigation is over. India is now all for action against terror camps. In fact, the ambassador sitting on your show and the entire Pakistan civilian population should be grateful to Prime Minister Narendra Modi that he has done what Pakistan army and Pakistan government cannot do, that is eliminate terrorists.
Well, they're concerned about civilian populations being hit. They say that mosques have been targeted and civilian populations have been killed as a result of these airstrikes.
Let me be very clear on your show. Terrorists are not civilians. Our press release officially from the government of India clarified with proof, visuals, no civilian, no military establishment, and no civilian houses were hit. 9 terrorist sites were attacked and hit to ensure those monsters who attacked India do not repeat the same mistake in their next 7 lives. That's a categorical statement with proof.
Could you tell us a little bit more about this evidence that you're pointing to of the targets that were hit? Because there's all sorts of information coming out on all sorts of platforms about who may have been targeted and killed. From the Pakistani side, they say that they have images, videos that show that civilians, including women and children, were hit and targeted, including mosques. And India last night, the army put out a statement to say that these were seminaries that were hit, that groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed, which they believe were linked to the Kashmir attack of the 22nd of April, were targeted. And there's all sorts of information currently in the fog of war that seems to be swirling around.
10:30 a.m. India time, the government of India did a detailed press briefing where all the visuals were also there. Secondly, Ms. Hakim, please understand the approach between the two nations. Difference. India believes in combating terrorism. Pakistan believes in supporting terrorism. And when ambassador on your show talks about evidence, the defense minister of Pakistan was asked, you are claiming that you shot down 5 Indian planes. Where is the proof? He says it's all over social media. Now that is the kind of hallucination Pakistan suffers from. On the contrary, today Pakistan has hit a Sikh holy temple, killed children, hit civilians in Poonch. India is still warning that Pakistan should stop, resist supporting terrorists. Otherwise, Pakistan is already known as a country which holds a record for deploying their air force, deploying their army, and hitting Indian civilians for what? For the sake of pleasing terrorists and terror camps, which have put a begging ball in the hands of Pakistan. There is a reason. My last comment. India is the voice of global South, and Pakistan is the face of global terrorism. And we will slap that face hard. And there is no negotiation in that.
Well, at this point, things are tense and have escalated on both sides. Will India back down now, draw a line in the sand? Because Pakistan says that it has no choice but to retaliate, given the scale of the attack last night.
2 quick points. Number one, if Pakistan will retaliate, they will hit another self-goal and expose themselves and prove to the world that Pakistan is in support of terror and terror groups. Number 2, India will not back down. India is awake. India will not sleep till each and every terror camp in Pakistan is destroyed.
Mr. Gill, thank you very much for joining us here on the program.
Thank you.
I just want to get your reaction, because there's clearly a lot of anger in India around this. It's going back to the root of what we were talking about, that terrorist camps exist in Pakistan, and India says that that's what it hit. On the point of the Pakistani Defence Minister Khwaja Asif speaking to television networks and saying that these fighter jets were struck down and referencing social media, that is an interview that I saw as well. Just your response and statement to that.
First, we should always be civilized in our comments.
We should not answer. We should not answer the questions that are posed to us. We should just give lectures on etiquette.
So the kind of language, it's very nice. Even if we go to war with India, that doesn't stop me from being civilized. So my comments will be within civility. The jets shot down. I hope you have seen in the CNN now, there's this news item quoting a French intelligence person and clearly saying that more than one planes, Rafales, were shot down. More information is coming. I am no one to doubt CNN. It is a global name. It has
Again, you're giving a media source. Do you not understand how it works? Do you not understand how primary intelligence is gained through your own surveys and your own investigations? Quote CNN.
Publish something. So there must be some merit to it. There are others, many others.
There must be some merit. We don't know whether there is or not, but since CNN has done it, then there must be some merit. Oh, come on.
The defense minister who was pointing to social media and not actual
No, I am quoting you CNN, and you can see it. Just one search.
He spoke to CNN, the defense minister.
Yeah, you can. What I'm quoting can be checked on CNN. This is a French intelligence. They are quoting. I'm not quoting anything. That their planes have been shot down. And we should be still.
Also, I will trust the French intelligence. I will trust the CNN's reporting of French intelligence, but I will not give my own source. I will not give my own source of information.
You know, whatever we go to fight or not, we should be civil and we should have logic in whatever we are saying. Just by claiming that they are terrorists, I am this means nothing. Please, let me. Now you have.
I do want to. I know you're making a civility. I know you're making a civility.
This is not how, you know, it's my country at stake. It's not my persona that I. This is not acceptable, the kind of language that he was making. This is the reputation of your institution also. We should be, you know, fine, we go to war. But that doesn't take us out of the civility. The anger you mentioned, or they mentioned, there's anger there. 37 of my civilians are dead and there's anger there. This is crazy. You know, there is...
How did you think India was going to respond to this attack?
Which attack?
This, the 22nd of April attack that took place in Kashmir.
You have to, for God's sake, you have to prove something. You can't be the judge. I respect you a lot. But whatever you say can't be taken on the face value.
It's not me. It's not me saying it. There is a history of Lashkar-e-Taiba. There is a history of Lashkar-e-Taiba, the military, the ISI backing these groups. So we can go back and forth on this. You know, but there is a reason that Pakistan was on a grey list for many years. And up until 2022, the State Department said that there were terrorist groups and organizations within...
Something was checked that this is okay, fine, the international community respect the law. They said that you're not on the grey list anymore. Accept it then. That's fine. Somebody must have checked, somebody must have verified. There are institutions.
So every
there was something.
Madrasa, every seminary,
I don't know. You should ask the FATF, na? If there's a question mark here, please ask the FATF. Then why did you take them? You know, you have to respect something. You don't respect the UN. By you, I mean...
But FATF itself put you on the grey list. So you have to respect that also. So they must have checked something and then put you on grey list. So you respect FATF when they take you off the grey list, but not when they put you on it.
You know, them. That you don't respect the UN Security Council resolutions, which you accepted, that you'll ask the people of Jammu and Kashmir whatever they want. They agreed to it. Now they have walked out of it. You don't accept the Indus Waters Treaty. The treaty that...
People of Jammu and Kashmir, you actively changed the demographic of J&K. So now हमारे लोगों को बिठा के अब उनसे ही पूछो. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. Come on.
Negotiated for 10 years and everything, and you say, we are walking out of it. A country which is like in a habit of not following international law is telling...
I mean, they would say the same about Pakistan.
No, but I'm quoting you.
I know you are so, and I know that you're a diplomat, and I know that Pakistan's civilian government has long tried to distance itself with the history of funding and backing terrorist proxy groups. But that is also part of Pakistan's history, which Bilawal Bhutto has admitted to me, which your defense minister has admitted to me.
Is sadly not just
अब बोल बिलावल भुट्टो admitted, defense minister admitted, उनको बोल.
Group. It is the Jammu and Kashmir dispute, which is there for 78 years.
And that's why these terror groups exist within Pakistan, to target...
No, they were there or not there. The problem remains, you are not ready to ask the people of Jammu and Kashmir what they want. You want to impose upon them Indian terrorism like what they did with Pakistan yesterday night.
So terror groups go in and launch
Pakistan
these types of attacks.
No, I never said that. Pakistan is not going to accept such kind of attacks. Let's be very clear. We cannot be cowed out because they launch missiles or something. We will remain civil. We will retaliate whenever we are attacked. There should be no doubt about that.
So basically what he's saying, that since we did not ask the people of J&K about who they want to be with, and because you actively changed the demographic of J&K since 1990 or before that, they will send terrorist groups inside Kashmir to kill people because we were not being democratic. So this is their way of being democratic.
High Commissioner, we're grateful that you've joined us on the program.
Thank you very much, Yalda.